Hello. Welcome back. Been a hot minute. Literally, I made sure to check OBS to see if it's been a minute since I started streaming. It's been a minute. So, it's been a minute. I am a little tired. It's fine. Work was long. It's cold out. I'm warm now, though. So, we're all good. Great, even. Is something I would like to say. Another fun day. We had to figure out... I think we are on track to figure out and finish Chapter 2. So that'll be a good time. Good, fun time. Oh, big stretch. Oh, stretch. Cool. All right. Let's load up the game. I know we can choose, because yeah, here's the intermission. Yes, please. Because I know we have chapter select, and I know we have extras. Have I looked at that? I don't remember. I know we can do chapter select, however, I like saving it in, like, in these sections. That's the end of the prologue. That's the end of chapter 1. This is going to be the end of chapter 2, and then we'll save chapter 3. Whoops, I can't load that because there's nothing there. Of course I can't. The intermission. Yes. Well, the end of the intermission, right?
Now then.
No, it's the beginning of the intermission. Ooh. The voting hasn't finished. The voting hasn't even started. What voting? Monokuma and Cubs Theater. Monokuma's crazy. But it's fine. We let him get away with stuff. We don't trust him. Oh, there's even a little stump for Mono Kid. Was this used before with Mono? I don't think this was used before with Mono Kid still alive. Interesting. All right. Energy. Woo! Let's go. Let's get into this.
It seems the voting is finished. Now then, let's see the result. Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? The hell you saying? Well, wait a second. What result voting time hasn't happened yet?
Yes, it has. Don't you remember, Monosuke? No, it hasn't. You're the one who doesn't remember, Monotaro.
Uh-oh.
Oh man, you're right. Silly me. I'm so forgetful. Wow. Voices.
Wow, I didn't expect you all to get so worked up over such a small lie. You kids are pretty gullible, huh? Now then. Well, anyway, let's just skip this trial and jump ahead to chapter 3.
No, I want to see who
you saying?
Well, wait a second, we don't know the culprit yet. Exactly.
Yeah.
I gave wrong voice. Oh well.
Yeah, who killed Randall?
That was chapter. What is happening? No. Let's get to back to the number 2 case, which is on my number 1 priority. Okay.
Another shocking truth revealed.
Which truth? What?
2 square 1.
Oh, the truth that Mika noticed that the time frame is off. She said she saw Ryoma alive after midnight, after nighttime. So that's what we're starting off. That's what we're starting off on, right? I believe so.
If Square won, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
Square. Did you know that if you're hip, then if you're considered hip, then you're considered hip. You're considered like in the in group, in the good people group, in the oh yeah, you're a cool kid. But if you're not in the cool kid group, you're a square. Do you know why they started calling people squares? It's because, and this is an actual factual thing. People started calling other people squares because, well, you're a square because you're not around. I'm funny. Okay, we'll get on with it.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
A movie.
Wow! What does that mean?
I agree.
It means he doesn't want to get involved in another pointless argument, like this one.
Pretty much. Okay. Now onto good.
We shouldn't
Now onto the
listen to
goodness.
anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I told you already, we don't need to. I hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
You are a hypocrite. I believe you do realize this, but you are.
You're one to talk.
Yeah, really. Thank you, Himiko.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say. It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab.
I thought you didn't let anybody into your well, unless he was knocking at the door and you answered, I guess?
He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Okay.
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct?
Wait, so they did have each other's? Isn't this new information?
Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video?
Maybe. I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Oh, okay.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pack.
Yep.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
If he went around asking
That is a
random,
good
he might have asked some
question.
people besides Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pack?
Who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video? It would have to be someone who knew who had each pad. Either Monokuma or the Mono Cubs? Oh, okay, then in that case, it would have had to have been Kokichi.
It's you! That would be Kokichi.
Of course, everything leads back to him. Cubs pads! Gotta catch them all! I even got the pads belonging to the people who aren't here! Now everyone can watch their motive video!
So, you saw the motive videos. Did you tell Ryoma that Maki had his?
Well, we don't know if he actually watched them, though.
When males get this quiet, they're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Oh. Okay.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
Well, she was staying at the Ultimate Caregiver's room, and she either has set up traps there or is awake, so probably not.
And then what happened?
No answer. That's also weird, but she's a silent type, so that's fair.
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he asked me, he said that he would show me my motive video in return.
Huh.
But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
So you don't even know if Ryoma saw his motive video? What a bunch of crap.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then.
Yes.
Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
Yes.
It's true.
then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
I didn't say anything until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Okay, well, fair. It was a good time to bring it up because you were being suspected in the I mean, at the same time, this progresses the gameplay, or it prolongs the gameplay, so understandable.
Suspected? What for? Kirumi said it earlier. It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. That's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to avoid suspicion.
I mean, that's fair.
You didn't say anything because you weren't in the mood?
That's not exactly right, but...
It is quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
Well, whatever. Either way, let's just believe Maki.
Yes, yes! Those who believe shall be saved!
Atto is a lie. Your god isn't real. Wake up.
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
I don't know if you actually watched any of those videos, though.
Huh? What now?
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Yeah.
Is that really important?
Yes?
Yes, it is important. Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime.
I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
That's true.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi, did you tell Ryoma? You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right? If you really don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Here comes the dramatic turnabout. Now I'm the one pressured by Maki. Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
I believe that you told Ryoma that she had his video, but did you actually see the videos? Do you actually know that she had it? I'm wondering if that's a lie.
Just as I thought.
That's not a bad thing, right? He wanted to know, so I told him.
Have you seen everyone's motive video?
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party.
Yeah, so how did you know that it was...
I just checked who had whose, so I could give them back to everyone after.
I see.
To check who has whose, don't you have to actually play the video? Am I wrong?
Anyway, if Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki. That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during nighttime.
Oh, because I mean... Okay, yeah. Because that Ryoma wanted to be a part of everything with everyone, and so because he wanted to be a part of everything with everyone, he wanted a reason to, like, go on living and a reason to keep on fighting and everything like that. Okay. Okay. I can see that. That logic makes sense to me if that is where this is going.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet. Even if Ryoma and Maki did meet, it does not mean it was during nighttime yesterday.
So you
Yeah.
still suspect me?
I am saying it could still be a possibility.
I would suspect everyone. Everyone is innocent until proven guilty. However, that is everyone.
If there is still a small chance of you being the culprit, then I cannot trust you entirely.
Exactly.
Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Yeah.
Then which is it? A lie or not lie? She's not lying. Can't you tell just by looking at her?
Well, but that's not enough. There is what we know for sure is that there is one liar. Well, there's more than one liar. We know that for sure, but nonetheless, there's one murderer among us, and that person is going to be hiding stuff. That person is going to be lying.
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No, this is a world of lies and betrayal.
It's a the volume good? I feel like it might be not good. Options. There we go. Let's try that. That should be better.
Himiko! It breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things!
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
Yeah, that's better, I think.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
Well, hey.
I'm not lying. I did meet up with Ryoma during nighttime. I'm telling the truth.
I'm trying to spin it other ways in my head, but I can't think of any right off. Is the lie or the truth? This is the turning point. This will change the fate of this case. It will. And I said I would believe in Kaido. And that means believing in Maki. And that means I have to do it. I need us all on the same page. Okay, so it's going to be the back and forth kind of like full-on contact, like football-style debate kind of thing. It's going to be that minigame that we're going to do, isn't it? I have to change where this argument is going, just like Kaede did. Or not.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
Okay, so go into his account. No, that's not it. I can't say the two of them met now. That's too obvious a lie. So if I can convince them that Maki met up with someone...
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
Go into his account. Maki alone, insect meet and greet. Okay. I can't scroll through those. Go into his account. Doesn't talk about Maki at all. Maki alone. How do I select this? I keep... Left button. Oh! 8:55. Right, but I can't inspect it. I hate that. Okay.
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place, then there is no reason to believe your testimony, I'm afraid.
As expected, Maki is lying to us. If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
I don't exactly know what to do here. Unless I'm supposed to lie as well. Oh, I'm supposed to lie as well, aren't I?
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
What a load of crap!
Maki only see Ryoma at night?
Maybe I have to lie?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
Okay. Maybe that's what I have to do?
Afraid.
As
Prove that the
expected,
meeting took
Maki is lying
place.
to us.
Let's count. Monokume fuck.
If you can't prove your claim, then it's the same as an outright lie!
Oh, no. Wait, no. Go into... Didn't Maki threaten Gonta? Didn't Maki threaten Gonta? If I remember correctly,
At night?
I didn't meet with anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
why did you wait until now to reveal that you saw Ryoma? There was no reason to keep that information to yourself unless you're lying, that is.
Damn it!
But no, didn't she threaten him?
I met with Ryoma. I didn't meet anyone else.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place,
No? I understand. Does that mean Maki met no one that night? If she met with no one, then she certainly did not meet with Ryoma.
Oh no!
I'm confused. Oh no!
The previous night.
Can greet Maki
What a load of
alone.
crap!
Monokuma File 2. I don't think Monokuma File 2 is gonna help. Because that's the...
You only see Ryoma at night?
Yes, I didn't meet with anyone else.
I guess Maki alone?
Did anyone see those two together?
I don't know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Surely they would.
if no one can prove that this meeting took place,
Okay, I was supposed to lie.
The truth.
Got it. Perjury.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove Maki wasn't alone.
Okay. I don't know where this is going, though. Obviously, because it took me so long to get here, but here we are.
oh, please explain.
Yes, please.
Well, Kaito and I train together every night. And yesterday, because of the insect meet and greet, we started late. Huh? Ah, Kaito, don't worry. You don't have to say anything. Anyway, we were doing some frog squats on the school stairs when we heard two people talking.
People talking?
We knew one of them was Maki, but we couldn't pick out the other one. But now that I think about it, it must have been Ryoma.
What?
Yeah, maybe. That was probably around midnight.
Wait a minute! If you heard their voices, then that means...
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
Okay, I get. I'm not used to the lying mechanic. Forgive me, I apologize.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant. I had no reason to bring it up.
Now. We don't know if Maki was really talking to Ryoma, right?
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so sooner. But considering the circumstances, I can't imagine it being anyone but Ryoma.
This is a very mysterious tale that you're weaving, for sure.
None of us were talking to Maki last night, correct? So it must have been him. And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not confirm who Maki was talking to at the time? If I overheard a conversation in the middle of the night, I surely would have checked. We are still part of a killing game after all.
True, but there wasn't really anything that was going to happen deadline-wise. There was no deadline in the first place. And it's... I mean, you do make a good point, but at the same time, it's
Whoa, chill out. Why the scary face?
obvious reasons, obvious.
That was my bad, but it's not really manly to eavesdrop, you know? I wouldn't do something so uncool. Anyway, I know that we heard those voices. Maki is not lying.
Then Gonta will believe friends.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that? But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes. If his lie leads us to the wrong culprit, he will join us in eternal sleep. Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him.
That's right. You can believe me.
I mean, it's true he doesn't wish for death, however, at the same time, it is leading people down a dangerous path.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too.
And it doesn't seem like this time Monokuma is pressuring the time either. Like, oh, yep. Checking my watch. Oh, yeah, it's pretty much time for this trial to be over. I think in if anything, he's probably more entertained. Because all this is crazy and people are lying.
Belief shall set you free.
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long.
Kokichi, what are you planning?
We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore. Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
We know. I know what you're getting at.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Yeah, not necessarily.
I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
So, everyone is culprit again?
So,
Suspect,
we're
not
right
culprit.
back where we started. What a pain.
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
I'm sorry, what? It should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime
But
began.
then when was Ryoma's
Wording,
body
what?
placed inside the piranha tank?
Well, the gym is locked at nighttime, so it must have been the next morning, but...
That's not possible. Himiko and I were at the gym, remember? So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
Exactly.
Then when did the culprit throw the body into the piranha tank?
When did Ryoma's body get placed in the piranha tank? Well, that was after... Maki was with Ryoma around midnight, so it couldn't have been before nighttime. Yeah, it was after nighttime. And it couldn't have been the morning after. That leaves, yes,
The only time they
nighttime.
could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Yeah, well, somebody
Dick
worked
cheese?
around it.
But that's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
There's a workaround.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress.
First of all, what does that mean? Second of all, this is the first time we have heard this, Himiko. Important information. Come on, keep it up.
What a terrible title for a guard.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Himiko would have seen it. She might strike out, but she always keeps her eye on the ball.
Unless there's some sort of contraption.
I don't even play baseball.
You play
But
tennis,
we
though?
can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
Okay, here we go. No, it wasn't.
Calm down, everyone. Going to sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments.
Uh-oh.
Disagreement? What? A disagreement?
Oh, here we go.
You mean you're split down the middle again? Then the Ultimate Academy is proud to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds!
Here we go.
Hey, we've been waiting for this!
I mean, this is a fun part. I don't mind this.
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
Of course. Why? The game introduces an interesting mechanic, and it's just like, oh man, we gotta do it. Yes, you gotta do it again, of course. It seems like our opinions are split on this matter. But if we focus on the evidence, the facts will become clear. All I have to do is show them and make them accept it. If I can't get them to see the truth now, my lie would have been for nothing. I won't fail. Here we go, fancy crazy spinny times. When was the body put in the piranha tank?
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
Well, that's not right.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Himiko!
You were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them. Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
Yeah, but it's near the pool window.
You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
Okay, so yeah.
Trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Okay, I got very confused yesterday
Did the culprit move
because...
the body just before the morning announcement?
Okay, I got very confused yesterday because I'm just like... I was very confused about the pool section. I'm just like, are they talking about the actual pool itself is in the water or the pool is in the area? Okay. Okay, I was right my first assumption and then I confused myself. Wonderful.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie!
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Himiko!
Here we go.
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them. Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Kaito!
Rules probably don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
I got this! You might be able to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
Maki!
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
That's what confused me.
But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko!
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Here we go. B. Y? What's Y? What button is Y? This is Y, okay. Jesus. D is B, W is Y. Cool, I guess.
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could. I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved the body.
That window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open the whole investigation.
Investigation, yes, but not the actual. Not when the corpse was being moved.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
However, I'm also positive the pane dividing the piranha tank was set up beforehand.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window. The window is far too high. It cannot be reached from the floor.
Ryoma was small. Gonta could have chucked him easy.
True.
Yes, but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen not chuck dead bodies.
Exactly.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it.
I know! They used the ladder in the gym!
Yeah, but you couldn't go into the gym.
You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right?
Yeah, but that was on the stage.
So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
Not quite. No, I don't think that method is possible because the ladder doesn't reach the window. Ladder can't be moved. There was no time to move. Ladder doesn't reach and move.
That's it!
It doesn't. It's only because of the stage.
The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage.
Exactly.
If you used the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it.
Nope.
The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage. And There is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage. Finally, the ladder was found in the gym, correct?
Yeah, so it was in the gym in the first place, and you couldn't go in and grab it because it's at night.
If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Sure, let's go with that.
Gonta used his tard strength to throw the ladder or the body or something.
Gentlemen, not throw dead bodies. Or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be placed carefully to prevent the glass pane from shifting.
Yeah, how is it placed
Got
carefully?
it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
No, you're fine, Gonta.
How the culprit moved the body from the window?
I'm kind of clear on this and kind of foggy on this.
Ha! You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
You're the dimwit.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow them all away with the truth.
Of course I have the answer. Shuichi! You dick.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Yeah, I don't either. We have things that they use, but I don't know the exact method.
Seriously?
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself after acting all high and mighty. Dudes just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for.
Why are you lumping me together with you, Mr. Guy?
Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi.
Hey.
I know. I have to do something, but...
I don't know what to do. I haven't figured that out yet. Damn it. Am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
Oh?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we figure out.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it.
Okay.
We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Okay, I can help with that.
Where he was killed?
I know exactly where and I know exactly how.
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it. We were so caught up in where the body was found, when we should have been thinking about where the murder occurred.
The murder scene would definitely have more clues about the culprit. Why didn't anyone realize this yet? That's strange.
Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Probably.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
Gonta, my dear sweet boy. Yes. We already know this. Thank you, Gonta. Your contributions, as always, are so very helpful. That's important to remember. It's not as if everyone here wants us to find the truth. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
That's not a bad idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
I'm sorry, who did what now?
Himikawa under the bridge?
Who's Nino? I don't know who Nino is. I think that's a reference to something. I don't get it. If we can determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yes. It's much too soon to quit. The trial has only just begun.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
Thank you.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
I mean, don't look so shocked. I mean, yes, but also no. Okay.
First, let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room? Ryoma was relaxing in his room when he got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning. There is nothing in his room that could collect enough water.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Drowning toilets? Impossible!
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that fits is the pool. Even if you use magic, there's no other way.
Oh, you're so excited,
Must be
Hinko.
the pool then.
No.
Nah, that little turd drowned in the toilet.
I'm sorry, what? No.
Shut your mouth, you noisy sow.
Sal!
Yes, this is difficult to watch. Okay. I almost got it.
Was drowning.
Yes, it was.
Nothing in his room that could collect.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
Impossible!
We should consider places where water is stored.
Okay.
The only place that fits.
That's wrong!
Hello, a day of August. How's it going?
Could not have been the scene of the murder. Ryoma was killed at nighttime.
Arson made a very good statement. He's just like, hey, or they made a good statement. Hey, you should just call me Arson. And I'm just like, you know what? That is simpler. So I'm just like, yeah, that is simpler. So I'm gonna call you August, cause that's also. I have to look at the names each and every time. Even though like I'm remembering them, but at the same time, Arson and August a little bit easier for me. Because after a long day of work and after cold, my mind is numb. I don't know. Something like that. But yes, Maki. Maki is amazing. Maki is great. I'm sorry I ever doubted Maki. I shouldn't have, and I never will again. At this current juncture. Maybe later. But not now.
No swimming is allowed at nighttime, so a living person could not have gone in.
Yep, a dead body is fine because it's just an object. But if a living person entered the pool, I think I might cry.
Wonderful. August is good. That's great.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying.
Too dramatic. I'm good.
In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror in lipstick before I quietly leave.
I don't think the mirror would appreciate it, and I don't think that flower that you're holding appreciates that either. You're sobbing, drooling fluids, even though you're a robot.
After you leave, do I realize how much you really mean to me?
Quit being so gloomy. This is the year of the Jets. Fuck the Patriots.
Sports ball! Hey, it's sports ball time. You gotta get the puck in the hoop. You gotta shoot the ball into the hole, and you win.
Anyway,
Sports ball.
we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Sports ball.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Yes. Well, I know the answer. It's a sink, but where was Ryoma killed? I know there was some kind of clue. Where's the sink? Scratch sink.
This is it! The sink in Ryoma's lab.
Yeah.
There were distinct scratch marks on it.
Lots of Monica bits are a bit sketchy. Monocubs are sketchy in the first place. It's fine. It's weird.
Marks on the sink.
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
My favorite game along with Hit Stick. Hit Stick is the best game. We already know this. It's the handcuffs.
This is it! The handcuffs. They were scratched as well, correct?
Well, yeah. Sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
So this is stuff that I'm familiar with and I know so far.
There's also the fact that the handcuffs were from Ryoma's lab.
Yep.
The marks on the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room. The size and shape of the scratches are consistent with the handcuffs, I'm sure.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
They were put on Ryoma in the lab. He was murdered in the lab, and the handcuffs never came off Ryoma.
Because Ryoma was wearing them, right?
Yeah, A plus B,
Yes,
Angie.
though they were only visible for a brief moment when Ryoma appeared in the tank. I am certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So, the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab's sink.
Ryoma must have
Seems
been
like
pretty
it.
yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
You don't technically... The skull was cracked, but it didn't look like there was a, fissure or anything in the actual... Well, there was a fissure in the skull, but there wasn't any, huge chunk missing. So you don't know if they actually did eat the brain. The brain could have still been there.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
The crunchy texture of a brain? What are you talking about? What crunchy Which part is crunchy? The only thing that would be crunchy would be the bones. All the bones were left. Which part's crunchy? Cartilage, I guess?
Stop!
No, he's not making
How did
sense.
culprit handcuff Ryoma?
With their hands?
He could have used Shikuchi method to get away, unless someone ambushed him?
Oh, this part. Okay, that's true. Yeah, there had to be a reason. I'm not clear on this
they
part.
knocked him out before handcuffing him.
True, but how? And with what?
Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bones.
Hey, it's that thing that I was saying. It's that thing that I was saying about how there's a huge crack in his skull.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed.
Apparently, Sugumi is an angel in this moment, because she is speaking such godly truth that everybody wants him to be quiet, because he lies so much, and the gods are shining down upon Sugumi.
Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
That's a Food Wars reference.
So we all
Food
agree
Wars is
Ryoma
great.
was drowned in the sink in his lab, right?
So many references.
That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
We talked about this. He could have bathed in that sink.
Alright, I'm calling it. The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
But how did the culprits carry his body to the gym from there?
Through the pool.
Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
Yeah,
It's actually not far at all.
Nope.
Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Was there a shortcut?
Oh man, you need everything to be spelled out for you, don't you? What shortcut between Ryoma's lab and the gym did the culprit use? I wonder. Is it the window? Is it the shower drain? Or is it the sink itself? Some of these pictures where you have to spot the specific thing are hard. This one, not at all.
There! The shortcut is the window in Ryoma's lab.
Yeah.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open.
Except
Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Do you think a
culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window?
No, that would have caused... Well, the heart's not pumping blood, so it wouldn't be necessarily bleeding, but blood would still come out. But either way, no. No.
Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window.
They would have been so much more bruising and damage to his body. He looked pristine when we saw him. The sink is secretly a time machine. It's also a portal. Perfect for sticking dead bodies through. I could see that. It's not... I was wrong. It's not the drain of the shower. It's the drain of the sink. How could I have been... And Ryoma's small enough to fit through it. How did I not see this? Everything is... My eyes are... Oh, I am a fresh-born fawn in this world. My eyes have been opened to the possibilities.
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
True.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
We keep hitting
Journey
dead
through a
ends
sink
since we
drain.
don't know how the
Become
body
a
was
plumber.
thrown into the gym.
You might save a princess or two.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Well, not necessarily. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure the scene of the crime, I was already sure that it was Ryoma's lab in the first. Case is becoming clearer. I'm still confused about the whole tennis cable, multiple ropes, inner tube blower upper in the storage area of the pool. I'm confused about how they actually got it over, but I'm sure that'll figure itself out. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I have to figure out how to get from the third floor window to the gym. Alright then, I have to analyze the possible methods and find the most likely. Oh, this one, right. I forgot about the Psyche Taxi. Something just brushed by my foot. There's nothing in here. There's nothing alive in here. There's nothing dead in here. But nonetheless, I don't know what happened, and I am... It's the psychicness that is happening. Oh, dear God. A button to accelerate. Is that not just shift? Okay, we've done this. Other cars, yes. Oh wait, no, we haven't done this yet, have we? Have we done this? I did this in the demo. I played the demo. So, either way, I've done this. Okay, that's acceleration. Got it. I don't know if I have a license, but we're going on a trip in our favorite yellow convertible. The body was brought from where? It was brought from the... Never mind, I should be paying attention. What do you mean the body was brought from where? It was brought from the... It was brought from the lab to the gym. Yeah, lab window. What lab door? What are you talking about, lab door? Let's run over people. Congratulations, you just committed felony. You're on your way to becoming the next supreme... You're on the way to becoming the next supreme leader. You're gonna kick Kokichi out of his spot. You gather groupies by running them over. Makes sense? That's why I've never had any groupies. Everything is starting to come together. This is a wacky world that we live in, my God. Okay, what question we got now? The way the body was brought from... The body was brought to the gym from where? From the... What do you mean? From his lab. I love how Hajime's psychic game is cool skateboard, bro, and Shuichi's is just vehicular manslaughter. Exactly. Well, it's not manslaughter as long as you get them right. If you get them right, then it's just essentially running someone over and just keeping their corpse in the. Because they're moving with physics, but they aren't breathing. Those silhouettes of those ladies. So let's just assume they're corpses because we ran them over. However, Shuichi isn't really moving much at all either. That doesn't help him. Oh yeah, we have other cars now here too. We're going on a nighttime roadway run over party. In the streets of the night, it's a fun little neon disco when you run people over. Committing crimes, fun times for you to die. If you're standing in the middle of the road, which is not a very good idea. Oh no! Could I have got that Monokuma? Could I run over Monokuma? I think I could have run over Monokuma. What was that? How was it moved from the classroom window to the gym window? Rope and cable? What are the... It'll just give me the answer. What's the answer? Window to... Via the pool drain. It's all the drains. Has to be. I want this section to get harder and faster. Both. I want both to happen because this is too just.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was
a little
moved
too
directly
slow.
from his lab to the gym.
Yeah-huh.
Directly? Don't tell me they threw the body from window to window.
No, because you'd have to get in between the actual, like, window frame. There's a grate there.
I mean,
across.
we're talking about a body.
There's a
It's
bar
not like
right in the
tossing
middle
a
of that window.
baseball, you know.
No, unless you're Gonta.
No, I don't believe he was thrown, but perhaps another way.
With cable, rope, and an inner tube.
What do you mean another way?
But I don't know
There's
how.
no other way to move it.
Yeah, there is.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
There we go.
Huh? Equipment?
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
It means connect the windows. I believe it was found near the body. You talking about rope? I mean, that's. Let me click. Please let me click. There we go.
There!
I had to right click, not left click. I apologize.
The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Yeah-huh.
Oh, there was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal.
Once again, your god isn't real. Find another thing.
What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage.
Okay.
But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason. It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua knows the answer.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
But the rope was in. She's saying that the rope was in the gym. And then it was just in a different spot in the gym. But you can't enter the gym at night, though.
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Either that or the cable. You
Is the
found a
rope
cable.
long enough to reach both windows?
No. Actually, didn't they say it was like
The
65
rope
feet?
is roughly 65 feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
I'm happy that I was able to remember that. And I remember that the tennis cable is 50 feet.
According to the sign of the pool, the width of the pool is roughly 35 feet.
Mm-hmm.
And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet. Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
Yep,
And
yep.
pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Yes, you did say that.
Wait, who said that?
You cheated
Even if
just
the
now.
rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
Okay, this is something that I don't understand right now.
Going to think it would work. Just need one more rope.
And there was another rope. Okay.
There was only one, though.
No, there was something else.
Oh, then it impossible. Sorry.
I love unpossible. Unpossible is best word. Most bestest word and the most greatest grammar. No, I'm sure there was another rope, or at least something that could be used as rope. Okay, so I guess this is the cable.
This is it! The tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
How long is it?
50 feet.
About 50 feet or so. But how do they use it?
Okay, so... First, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window.
Okay.
Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together.
Okay.
That how culprit make one rope that reach both windows.
Oh, so we're talking about zip line. Okay. I got you. I thought it was a zip line in the first place, but there's the inner tube though.
Wow!
So that's why it
amazing,
couldn't be a
Goten.
zip
You're so
line.
knowledgeable.
It's nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when looking for bugs.
Because I originally thought it would have been a zip line, but no. It's as soon as the inner tube got brought in, then confusion. Most bested grammar with Gonta, I agree.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it!
What did you get?
Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration.
I have a button with the quote right here. Actually, no, that's not what it is. The one that I have is I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work. So, I guess that's the...
But in my case, it's 100% inspiration!
Wonderful!
We get it. Just tell us already.
They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
Oh no, I feel dumb because that's exactly what I thought at first. Oh no. Well, I mean, she is a genius inventor, to be fair. But
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank. Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
I'm sorry, Kokichi. I'll be better. I'll be better than you, I guess.
Tarzan?
Oh my god.
But
This game.
they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is not feasible with just one rope.
Maybe the rope wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Yep, there was an inner tube. Not just the rope.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank.
I know what they used. They used the black piece of fabric that was floating in the pool.
They wouldn't just throw it.
Actually,
the trick was
I
a
still don't know
super
what that's
crucial
for.
part of the culprit's plan. The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands.
Can't you not... Well, doesn't it say... Is the rule that the gym is locked at night? Or is it you can't enter the gym at night? Because if you can't enter the gym at night, then no, they could not put it into their tank with their own hands, unless it was not at nighttime.
But is there really a way to do that?
I don't know.
Kokichi, are you hinting at something?
It seems like it.
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
I smell a smelly smell that smells smelly.
Confusing me. You were definitely onto something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. I agree. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. Wait. Would they not have been able to retrieve it because they couldn't get into the gym? But if you're putting it into the tank, that means you are in the I'm confused. They would have only had one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully. I agree, but I don't know how. Meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. Agreed. The problem is, how do they get near it? All we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the window themselves. To make that work, they had to have used something else. But what could it be? What could they have done?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
Can I say inner tube yet?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial.
You're riding off of my work. Stop it.
It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event.
I think you're the closing event.
And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Together?
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, because you were pulling so much weight up until now. Dude, I like you. You are great. You're amazing. You weren't really contributing to this at all. Okay, I can do this. I'll solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Think, come on, think. X is show, I-N-N-E-R, no, it's not inner tube. Oh god, anagram. Well, it's not P. Rope? Okay. Huh? Rope. Rope. There's a. Is that a W? Why is there a W? Ropeway? What the hell is a ropeway? What the hell is a ropeway? Is that rope walking? What the hell is a ropeway?
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to move the body.
Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm just dumb. That explains everything. Okay. Not a type rope, it's a ropeway. Ropeway conveys. Well, it doesn't convey. Okay.
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
It's not a... Okay, come on. It's not a very often used word, at the very least.
Wow, you got drain damage or something?
I think you got drain damage.
You'd need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that!
We do. No, there definitely was. The culprit used it to move the body along the rope. You got this again. You got the answer. Cover the pieces. Erase the pieces with left click. So erased to a more connect. I remember that. I remember this was weird when I was doing it in the demo. Okay, so I want to remove you. This is not helpful yet. There's a ladder there, but that's not what I want either. Here it is. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
Yes, sirree.
Inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side? Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope connecting the windows.
That's how that worked. Okay. I for some reason I thought that the tube was tied like in the middle of those two ropes. But that... Oh, I'm smart. It's fine. I figured it out. I didn't really figure it out. The game just gave it to me. It's okay.
And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along.
Yep.
The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people.
That would have been very heavy though. But you have a cable and you have a rope.
The culprit used the ropes and the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway. And used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym. Once through the gym window, the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill.
At that point, wouldn't they be in the gym though, technically?
That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Well, when you put it like that, it certainly sounds possible. But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules?
Thank you. Thank you, Kyo. Thank you.
It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay.
What do you mean last time?
Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
Wait, who asked you last time?
Eh?
It is quite possible that the culprit went to you to confirm the details of their plan.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit!
You didn't put your foot in your mouth.
His foot? Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Yeah.
Pops?
Pops is not very happy.
Uh-oh! Daddy's mad at you now!
I prefer father. Daddy does not sit right with me at all in any context. If I'm gonna do it, first of all, I'm never gonna call anybody daddy, and I will never do any of that stuff seriously. If anything, I will call someone father, because it sounds more classy, but also, yes, it has that same connotation of just me being like, oh yes, father is mad.
Don't look at me. This is what you get for acting like a big shot all the time.
Stop. Do not bully Monosuke.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
Monodom's right!
Monosuke, you better thank Monodum. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Nobody should be called daddy ever, let alone Monokuma. I agree. No. Like, what was it? They just said it. It's just like, you are... I don't remember what they were going to say, damn. But it was essentially something that went through my mind of just like, no. You didn't make a mistake. Daddy didn't... Oh no, I almost said... Whatever. Daddy didn't make a mistake. He made Monosuke. Monosuke's the mistake. I don't know why it went through my head, but it did. I prefer father. Father sounds classier, and you can also be sillier with it. It's better.
Why you gotta
all
ruin
around.
it with that slip-up? But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So Culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
Ropeway murder? Some crazy-ass shit! But if the mechanism was that complicated, wouldn't it be hard to put it all away?
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway.
Which we assume that they did. And then they just have to walk all the way back up. Or climb up.
Then, after returning to Ryoma's lab, one could retrieve the rope from that side.
Wait a minute, wait. Why would you return to Ryoma's lab? If you're gonna do all that, you may as well just climb the rope back up from the pool. Because if you do that, then you don't have to go outside, nobody's gonna see you. Why wouldn't you do that?
Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
Why, huh? Okay, so what the game is proposing, if this logic follows, is that they untied the rope in the gym window, got down, walked outside all the way around, up 3 flights of stairs to Ryoma's research lab, pulled in all the rope, put the cable back on the ground, but they didn't put it away, but nonetheless they put it on the ground. Then they walked all the way back to the gym, or they walked all the way back to the pool, where they just were, take the rope, toss it back into the gym, then walked out to wherever they went. I can understand putting the rope back in the gym, however, even if you didn't really have very much body strength, you should find a way, or at least try, to climb the rope back up to Ryoma's research lab. Should you not? Am I crazy?
I see! The rope was thrown from the window! That's why we found it there!
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Yeah, but you shouldn't.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime, why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
Well, because they couldn't go into the pool at night.
I believe that was an accident.
Probably.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
Then why did the culprit leave it in the pool?
because they couldn't retrieve it, because rules and regulations. It was nighttime.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
There you go, Angie.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
No. There's no
Not
grappling hook
necessarily.
on it.
You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope, the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
Yeah, you'd need some kind of hook.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
I feel like you could have made some sort of contraption with the rope and gone to the warehouse or gone somewhere, grabbed like, I don't know, forks or something, and made like a makeshift grappling hook, or tied some kind of makeshift hook to the end of that to pull it in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
I cannot see how tossing the end of a rope with nothing attached to it at a tube would magically draw it in. I can't see that.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Now that is a better reason that counteracts my reason.
Huh! What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it? Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
No, actually. Save for that one mistake, this was the perfect crime.
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Now, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
shut up. Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel culprit.
He is ascending to heaven. Or maybe that is the light of hell cast down from above, in its final act of cruelty before the pit below him opens. Light shines down from above to make you think you're going to heaven,
What are you,
when in
stupid?
reality,
Don't respect the
die.
culprit.
Well, honestly, lots of, not all of them, but lots of the Danganronpa murders are, that's a weird thing, that's a weird sentence that's gonna come out of my mouth, worthy of respect for their murders. Because they are creative, and they do, lots of the time, come near perfect to getting away with it. We're so close, we're just one step away from the truth.
Now, we just need to figure out who the culprit is.
But of course,
Yeah, still no idea.
it would be pointless to unravel this mystery otherwise.
So, who is it?
Oh yeah, they'll just answer right now.
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event. But my sidekick here is on a roll right now, so I'll let him take this one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Maki! You think that he's No, he wouldn't do that.
Well, Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
Yes, I have a good idea of who the culprit is.
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
Okay. What do we know? Because I feel like it's going to go to select the person. What do we know? Happened at night. Happened at nighttime. Well, actually, it might not have happened. no, it had to have happened. It had to have happened at nighttime. Huh?
Come on, man, there's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes. So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
Danganronpa teens truly make murder an art form. They do, honestly, and it is very impressive, and this is why it has become so popular, because it's just like, yeah, this is neat to try to unravel all this. It is.
Believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Because you have no idea, but okay. It's still motivational. Thank you, Kaido. Yeah, I need to believe in my detective work. This whole setup would have had to have been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Okay, so the setup had to be prepared in the gym. We know that... Monoped. Okay, we know that... We know that Kirumi was sewing the curtains. Kibo helped move it. Kibo helped move stuff. Along with Kaido. Gonta... I don't think it's Gonta. Gonta was doing his own thing. Also, Gonta wouldn't do all that. Also, I think Gonta would probably be too heavy. Even if he used a cable and a rope and tied them together, I think he'd probably be too heavy along with the inner tube to actually do that. Kokichi's Kokichi. I don't think so. I have absolute... Kyo is creepy, however, I have absolutely no reason to suspect him. Himiko, no, just cause... No. No. It's not Himiko because it's never... No. We figured out that it's probably not Maki. Tenko... Maybe I don't think so. Skinny. I also have no reason to suspect her, but no. I also don't have any reason to suspect you. I don't have any... You were very much against Himiko. You wanted to do that. However, I think that's just you being chaotic. Mew, I don't think... Well... Mew had the one thing where she was found out by Gonta in her Why was she in her underwear? We still didn't learn the reason for that. But no, that wasn't during nighttime though. That was before nighttime, so no. It was someone in this very room. This whole setup would have had to have been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Yes. Knowing that narrows the list of suspects. Okay, so who was helping in the gym? Kaido was helping in the gym. Kirumi was helping in the gym. Maki wasn't helping in the gym. Angie was, but was not. You weren't. I don't think you were. I don't think you were. You, of course you were, but no. I think you were also helping too. Kirumi made the curtains, but that's not enough to go off of. Can I show the question? Kirumi?
It has to be you.
Well, how? I don't understand how, but okay.
There's one more thing I still have to confirm, but Kirumi is the prime suspect.
I was gonna guess Mew next. And then I was gonna guess Kaito. Okay, why would it be that? I assume she was in her underwear because Gonta was too embarrassed to grab a naked girl and drag her away. I mean... Oh, okay. I think I see what you mean. What you mean is essentially she knew that Gonta was chasing after people, and so she intentionally like took off her clothes and was just like, "Cool, I'm here now." And she was planning on Gonta not being able to pick her up in that state. Is that the reasoning? I don't know.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
I am confusion.
Oh, so Kirumi is the culprit.
I just selected random. I don't know for sure.
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
However, yes, there was a whole... I remember there was a whole bunch during free time and during like the story bit where lots of people were asking Kirumi for help. Lots and lots and lots and lots of people. And I said, this is not a good thing. And what else? And yes, she was sewing the curtains, but I don't know what the curtains really have to do with it.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
Thank you.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision?
Absolutely not, but I guess so.
I will refute your accusations with all my might, for everyone's sake.
And like that's the other thing. You're doing this for everyone's sake. Did somebody ask you to do this? Did I'm still lost a bit. But okay, we're doing this. Now we assume guilty until proven innocent.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
What's the alibis for yesterday? I can't scroll in this. I can't scroll in this.
The crime was committed at nighttime.
Yeah-huh.
And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
Exactly. Gonta is the only innocent person here. To force Kirumi to implicate herself, my logic has to be airtight. There's a hole in her story. I believe it's the alibis that she said.
I'm not the culprit.
Yeah-huh. Yeah-huh.
You have an alibi, do you?
Okay.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Well, true, I have no alibi for nighttime, but the others do not have alibi. That is true. The alibis for everyone were not for nighttime. I am wrong. That reasoning is too shallow to justify being suspicious of me.
I was wrong!
Oh no.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime.
Okay.
And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
What evidence?
Do
What
you
evidence?
think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
Except perhaps Gonta.
Confusion.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime.
Be alone.
And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi?
Okay, Maki alone. Maki was standing guard in front of her lab last night. She stayed in her dorm room only during night. Okay, so she has an alibi.
I for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
God.
I was wrong!
Oh no.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
Insect meet and
The
greet.
crime was committed at nighttime.
Maki was standing guard in front of her lab last night. She stayed in her dorm room only during nighttime. That doesn't poke a hole in her thing, though. I still don't know the black piece of... The black piece of fabric could have been off of her maid uniform. That could be that, because I have no idea what that is, but that makes sense if that's a thing. But that doesn't imply her, though. Alibis for yet. I can't. I really wish I could scroll through this. It would be amazing if I could.
And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime?
This is hard.
I believe most of us do not have one.
I believe this is hard to watch. It's hard to do as well.
That proves you're the culprit.
What evidence?
Oh no!
Oh no, it was right.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
What evidence? I don't have any
The
evidence.
crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
Insect meet and greet.
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Oh, it's not that.
I was wrong!
This is not
I,
going.
of course, am not the culprit.
It's not going to be the Monokuma file. Why would it be the Monokuma file? That doesn't make sense if it's the Monokuma file. I can't see how that would be here. It can't be that. The insect meet and greet, didn't that go to 11 p.m.? Yeah, 9 to 11. So that's a little bit into nighttime. That's not the entirety of nighttime.
The crime was committed at nighttime.
Uh-huh.
And you have no alibi, do you?
Oh,
An alibi for nighttime?
most of us don't have one.
I believe most of us do not have one.
It's true.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
I
Do you
don't.
think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Well,
Preposterous. That could have been done.
done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body.
Oh, it couldn't have been done by anyone
He and
because
Ryoma could have totally shared. They needed to.
it could have been the insect
We all
meet
could.
and greet, or
Not
The crime was committed.
it couldn't have been done by anyone because people
alibi
were
for
stuck at the
nighttime?
insect meet and greet.
I believe most of us do
Okay,
I have evidence that proves
not fall for
that makes sense in my head.
Trick relied. Someone like you could be skilled enough to.
preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Oh, God damn it. Well, exactly my point. My skill is open to interpretation.
Oh no!
I'm trying to think it over again.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
I'm in pain. This is
The
physically
crime was
painful.
committed at nighttime.
What applies for yesterday? Well, could we use this one then? I guess.
For
'Cause
nighttime?
I used the insect meet and greet, but I guess the alibis. Okay, so let's try this.
To pull it off.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
There we go. Okay, I eventually got there. My mind was on the right track, except I just selected insect meet and greet instead of everyone's alibi.
No. The only
Okay.
person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi.
Please explain how.
Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
That I could see,
And why do you believe that?
because she was in the gym sewing and everything.
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Yes.
like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation. That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
Okay.
Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was very brief.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up.
Okay.
Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion. While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
I don't understand motive, though. Black piece of fabric
If
is
it were
probably going to
solely
be...
the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative. When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
I'm losing so much health, oh god.
I am referring to the rope. Now, with that rope...
Oh, you mean the marked window frame?
It is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window, but there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
There we go.
I'll cut through your words!
I'm having a bad time. I'm enjoying this,
I have evidence.
but...
The abrasions left on the window frames at the gym and the lab.
I got this.
Scratches from when the
It's
rope
fine.
was tied to the window frame?
Man, I liked the first class trial. I was able to get through that pretty dang easy. Honestly, pretty dang. I made a couple, not this many mistakes.
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage. The rope that was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly.
Yes.
The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
Oh? What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, 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 hey!
Kokichi, you are the embodiment of a dog. You're hyperactive.
Kirumi quiet because that's what happened?
I thought we already knew that was what happened.
Please answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone!
Okay, now I believe it's you more. However, at the same time, why is this for... I don't understand how this is for everyone. Why did you have... Because I know that's your whole shtick. I know that you want to do stuff for everyone. I understand that. I don't understand why. For everyone.
A duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them.
Yes. But why did you kill someone?
So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
Oh, did you see your motive video and then you saw something that... Huh? What? Where is this coming from? The response seems genuine. So what did she mean by everyone? Is she doing this for all our sakes? No? Am I wrong? Is Kirumi innocent? No, I'm wrong again.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Mr. Main Act right here. Thank you, sir. You asked the question.
I've just got a weird feeling about this. When you said everyone, it felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Someone outside of the academy?
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh? The motive video?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess.
Huh?
Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to a tour?
It isn't real.
Yes, really. So please believe me, I am not the culprit.
Wait, what?
I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together. I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid.
Okay. Oh, is my video not...
So please believe me.
Uh-oh.
You have to.
Oh no, my video's not... Uh-oh, that's not good. Uh-oh, okay, output. Let's fix this. That should be better. In a second. I'm watching the stream right now, and I can see, like, the class trial just, like, jitter across the screen. There we go. That looks much better. Okay, better. Better.
Kirumi!
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else.
Oh, right, and the other thing I wanted to say, I think I mentioned this before, but bear with me. With the case of Celeste and Hifumi, Celeste was the true quote-unquote mastermind behind that. So even if Kirumi was the one to do that, if she's not the mastermind behind it, is it not her fault but the mastermind's fault? And I'm not talking about the mastermind of that got them all together that did that whole game. I'm talking about the mastermind of this specific murder. Is it technically their fault then?
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time believing that.
Kirumi's
too.
breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well.
Yeah, but everybody kind of treated her really bad.
She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct?
Wait. We weren't able to prove that you were at the gym during nighttime. I don't think we were able to prove that. Or that we suspected that. We were only saying that because... We were only saying that because you had prep time. We weren't... That's not why.
But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis. They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Guys, maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise.
Yes.
As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They're scared. They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. It's up to me. I have to do it. I have to use my detective work to prove it.
So you still believe I am the culprit? But there is no evidence to indicate that I am...
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the ropeway was used to move the body.
Is it the scrap piece of cloth?
If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift ropeway, then the final clue falls into place.
Is the final clue the scrap? Of cloth?
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
My feelings are in shambles, my god. I'm like, no, but yes, no, it couldn't be, but it has to, no, it's not. Dear god, you're toying with my emotions, game.
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now.
Not when I know the
All you
truth.
care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others. I can't bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat.
I'm trying to see if I'm dropping frames. It seems I might be. Tear it down just a little bit more. There we go.
You can't save anyone!
I can save whoever I damn well please. No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm going to present everyone the evidence that proves she's guilty. The black piece of fabric.
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty. It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain. It's an important piece of the puzzle.
I mean, the entire fact that it was taken as evidence in the first place made me think that it probably would have been.
Because like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
We already covered this.
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from the lab to the gym. But how would you control it?
Oh?
If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Kirumi, why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
Oh, is that supposed to be the inside of your glove? On your right hand?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
I'm not rude. I'm not a rude, crude dude.
That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Finding out how that black fabric fits into this is the key to everything. I'll make it all clear now. Comic book time? Not comic book time.
You are incorrect.
A B. What's B? Was that B?
What is this truth?
That's not B.
That is just your empty deduction.
That's not B. That's not B. That's not B. That's not B.
You continue to confuse everyone.
No. Oh, that's B. Okay.
You are incorrect. What is this truth?
What? Huh?
That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone.
There we
You
go.
are incorrect. What is this truth? That is just your empty deduction.
I figured out what B is. Great.
You continue
That-
to confuse everyone.
I'm confused. This game is confusing me.
You are
Okay, that's
incorrect.
B. What was I what is it? I don't know how
In
I...
this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, everyone might die.
Okay, I can do that
In
at
this
least.
class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of of your self-righteous truth.
I got it. I got it. Eventually. There we go.
I completely understand your reasoning. But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning. But I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation.
What
does that piece of trash prove?
Me through the gloves? That's not. Kirumi gloves.
I completely understand your reasoning.
I'm smart.
But I will never accept it. What does that piece of trash prove?
Kirumi's gloves.
It ends here.
This is not my night. It's fine. I'm sorry, what?
The piece of fabric came from Kirumi's black glove.
Kirumi's glove?
If the culprit were slowing their descent by grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't barehanded.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and...
Well, I mean, if they're cloth gloves, that could still cause rope burn very easily because the cloth gloves wouldn't hold on for very long at all.
And it fell into pool?
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now. We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi, will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
Kirumi, what's wrong?
I think we have them on the ropes, folks. In the end, I'm just like them. I'm scared of revealing the truth. Because it means that someone has to be sacrificed. But Kaede was scared too. She didn't let that stop her. She thought things through to the end. I faced the truth, and I doubted it. And I kept thinking, and kept going. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it.
I will show you the truth.
Comic book time. Okay. Left button is this. Okay. Rubber inner tube. This one. There, handcuff victim. How do I switch? I can't switch stock easy. Oh, there we go. Okay. Frame and rope. Do-do-do-do-do-do. I got this. I'm getting there. This one. Oh boy. And dinner tube is here. And last but not least, I missed the music that's played here from the previous
This
games.
is the truth of the case. The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act.
Mm-hmm.
When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him. Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body. And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing. That horrifying sight was the finishing touch on the culprit's own twisted magic trick.
Cute piranha.
The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process. In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone. It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank and removed the glass lid to put inside the tank. They used it as a partition to force the piranhas to one side of the tank. Next, the culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym
I love this music.
and used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame. The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan. At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab.
I like how the ears on his hat were moving. It's cute. Unfortunate for him though.
All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder. First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind.
Is that why there's a crack in the skull? I'm gonna say yes.
Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists. And shoved his head into the sink filled with water.
Why do you have your gloves off right now?
From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled. The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed.
But if his hands were inside the tank with him, then how are there scratch marks from the handcuffs on the outside of the tank? Whoa, whoa, whoa,
The
whoa, whoa.
struggle left scrapes on the cuffs and sink. But in the end, Ryoma succumbed.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun. they removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool. And then, at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window. They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube, they hung the inner tube on the rope connecting the windows. That's how the culprit created the ropeway that was used to move the body. An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym. With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool. Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank. The glass pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated, it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake. One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool. Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They couldn't retrieve the evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime. And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Kirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
The Maid of Destruction. I didn't really have. I'm still.
Kirumi.
I still want to hear motive.
I reached. Do you have any objection?
I still want to hear motive.
This is very, very unfortunate, Shuichi. My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive.
Yeah, and everybody was putting a whole bunch of stress on you.
But to end like this.
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi. Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
I wonder who.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodam. You're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go! The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Monokuma's been real quiet through these class trials. Real quiet. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. The ultimate cheese. And oregano.
Now then, it seems the voting has finished. Let's see the result.
Kirumi! Kirumi! Kirumi, you're so mean. What is this? That's... Hey. Hey.
Will you make...
Whoops. Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Yeah, exactly. How dare she vote for him out of spite? He's a good boy. He was able to help. How did I get A's on so much of everything? Miss, minus 1,100. Uh-huh. I still got A. I don't know how I got A. How did I get A? I'll take it, but I mean, how?
Oh, my!
You all voted correctly.
Huh? No.
What an unexpected and unpredictable outcome. The blackened who killed Ryoma Hoshi is Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
Bravo, bravo.
Thank goodness.
We managed to get through the class trial again.
You gotta be kidding me!
There's nothing good about this at all. Why did it have to be Kirumi?
Yeah.
Truly, this result was unexpected.
Wait!
How can you be so calm about it?
No way.
But Gonza no can believe it. Kirumi was so helpful for everyone. Same Kirumi is also culprit?
Finally, the part we are waiting for. Voices!
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, how long have you been lying to us?
The truth is...
Is that why you took such good care of us? So you could deceive everyone?
Huh?
You mean she's not my mom? Kokichi, I worry about you.
Hey!
She was never your fucking mom.
Damn it.
Hey, Kirumi, tell me, why do I look so goddamn handsome? You were always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone?
No, stop it.
Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures. That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forests we all call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. I'll never forgive humans.
No way!
But is that really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice.
Shut up!
Shut up! Enough of the commentary already.
Say,
Well, Kirumi, were your feelings towards us simply another falsehood?
How?
No, it can't be. Say it ain't so. That was just another lie, too?
No.
I don't think so. I still believe Kirumi cares about us. And how would you know? I can't say for certain, but I can sense that this trial has been agonizing for her. You can't say for certain? That is what detective would say. Kirumi, are you upset because of the people important to you? You mean like from the motive video? So Kirumi watched hers after all? Earlier, Kirumi mentioned that she had accepted a request. Perhaps that request came from someone important in her motive video?
What's wrong?
Oh, that's possible. That's possible. You have nothing to say for yourself?
I do not agree.
Exactly. Go out with dignity. Don't. The one vote who voted for anyone else. I wonder who it could have been. Could have been Kokishi, to be fair. He is chaos, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure it was probably Kirumi. No, that's not it. I'm just lost. Because if I tell you why I did it, you will regret what you've just done. I want to regret it. Tell me, please. I am confusion.
Damn.
Regret?
Spit it out already! Otherwise, we can't accept this outcome.
Please!
Kirumi, tell us! I care about you a lot, and I know the others care about you too. So, please.
Understood.
Very well, then. If you all are so desperate to know,
I shall take that request.
I will consider this a final request and tell you everything.
No more lies, then. Better just tell us the truth, please and thank you.
Yes,
Yes, I understand.
that is correct.
The reasoning was exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma was because of what I saw in my motive video. As I thought, you did indeed watch your video.
Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? Alright, fess up! Which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was you.
What are you saying?
Why would the one raising their hand need to close their eyes?
May I?
That won't be necessary. I did not trade my motive video with anyone.
Huh? If you didn't trade your video with anyone, how'd you see your motive video?
She was given it in the first place. Perhaps Kirumi received her own motive video.
Huh? You mean she had her own motive video from the start?
Yes.
Correct. No one had my motive video but me, the video's intended recipient. I have no idea why.
The fuck's going on?
That's not possible. Monokuma, what the hell's going on?
Huh?
You know, I meant to bring this up earlier because it's been bugging me for a while. All this talk about videos being switched. What does that mean exactly?
Don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up all the motive videos.
No.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. I wonder who.
Oh, was I not supposed to ask that? Did you cubs screw up again?
Huh? Not supposed to.
Dumbass!
It's all Monofine's fault. She passed them out without checking the names.
Well, I didn't know. Monotaro should have checked the names too.
Wait a minute. I don't even remember passing out any videos.
It was my fault.
Eh?
No, it wasn't you. You're fine. You're great. You're amazing.
I'm sorry.
I apologize. I should have been more careful.
No, Monodam, it's not your fault.
Okay.
It's all your fault. And I'm sorry too. I mean, it's all our fault. Ah, it seems I misunderstood. I completely forgot that the plan all along was to redistribute the videos.
Daddy!
No.
Hey,
It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting.
Father!
Hey,
Thank goodness.
What?
Well, what the hell is this mushy feel-good crap?
You stupid.
You're all idiots. I'm through getting along with you dummy bears.
I feel like you might be the next to go, Monosuke, for some reason. Monodam? Monodam, are you gonna murder Monosuke? Are you gonna murder another one of your brethren?
I'm sorry to cause so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation.
I see.
I see, the Monocubs merely distributed the motive videos at random. Receiving my own video was nothing more than bad luck.
Oh, I see.
So you just watched it without knowing why it was given to you?
Hey!
What was in your video?
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell us everything.
Yes.
I will tell you the truth in its entirety, but I doubt that everyone will believe it.
So,
If that's the case, why don't we all watch the motive video together?
Yes, that would be much better. Let's hurry before Danny gets bored again. and whips me.
What? No, that's not a thing that should be happening.
Oh yeah, he does it all the time. It's really not all that great. It's in fact really, it hurts a lot. I mean, sometimes I kind of feel that it's good, and I mean, I don't know how I feel. At first it was really bad, but now I'm kind of feeling like, ooh, maybe this is what I'm kind of into.
This is not how I thought that this would be going. You can stop now.
Oh, but man, it's just sometimes that, the pain, it feels so good, but oh, it hurts so bad.
Okay, let's stop this. Let's move on now.
How thorough of you. Yet, I suppose it's better this way.
Hey, Imperial. Hey, Koala. How's it going? Don't mind my insanity. It's fine. It's going great. Thank you for dropping in.
Perhaps with the truth, it will be easier to believe it you witness with your own eyes.
After Kirumi had spoken, the Monocubs began playing the video. Why, thank you. Thank you, my dude.
All right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video!
Fancy.
Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request. One fateful day, she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister.
Oh, jeez.
The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country. He asked Kirumi to make this country great again and transferred all his authority to her.
I wonder what kind of impression that was supposed to be of. Oh my god, even this game? Oh no.
No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became the de facto Prime Minister. Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders.
Okay, interesting.
But Kirumi is up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple.
Oh, of course, sheeple.
What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
Hey, bud, if you're not familiar with Danganronpa, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, we are getting to a really good point.
Huh?
So, stick around. It can't be.
What?
Whoa, what the hell? The Prime Minister?
Yes.
I can explain this game to you in a little bit, but just watch, just hang on.
Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video.
Remembered?
Wait!
But please hold on. That video, it is true?
What is this?
But that's ridiculous! There's no way Kurumi's really the Prime Minister!
I do not agree.
No, it's the truth. I am Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid, and the most important people to me
This is my selfless
are
devotion.
the citizens of this country.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation. I swore to serve and help all its citizens. As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past. But he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis. I fully accepted this request.
Damn, bro, the Kronk voice is really good. Yes, Gonta, I wasn't originally not doing that voice for him, but eventually I'm just like, you know what? He definitely feels like he'd be like a Kronk, Himbo, Patrick Warburton kind of, like Joe Swanson kind of guy.
As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
You're literally confusing the shit out of me, because this makes no sense, and I gotta take a dump. What?
I see. So Kirumi was the real Prime Minister, running the country behind the scenes.
Huh? How can you seriously believe that a high schooler could be Prime Minister?
You really don't get
I don't think it's that odd that an ultimate level talent could be that powerful. I mean, Keyboy's talent lets him pretend to be human, even though he's a heartless robot.
How rude!
I'm not pretending, I'm still learning.
I see.
I see. Well, good luck, I guess.
Incredible.
I was aware of Kurumi's impressive talents, but Prime Minister...
What?
Then, Kirumi really is Prime Minister. She holds burden of country's future.
Actually...
Motive video aside, Kirumi doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that.
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, I get that Kirumi is really important, but what was that unprecedented crisis?
I feel like Kirumi should be smart enough to doubt randomly imprinted, completely improbable memories via sketchy Monokuma device, but whatever. I feel so too.
I do not know.
I feel like Monokuma is very, very tricksy. Mayhaps he doesn't lie as much as Kokichi, but still is very, very sketchy, very hiding of the truth, very... just not a very good evil robot stuffed bear. He's evil, right? He's evil.
I don't know, actually.
Why can't I remember? With our memories lost...
That's...
Wait, isn't this just like the Ultimate Hunt?
That is correct.
Perhaps it is connected to the Ultimate Hunt.
Huh?
The Ultimate Hunt
Is the Ultimate Hunt. What is the Ultimate Hunt?
It's an Ultimate Hunt, but the Ultimate Hunt is connected to this unprecedented... That's not your voice.
The Ultimate Hunt is connected to this unprecedented crisis facing the nation.
If that's true, how are they connected? What is this Ultimate Hunt anyway?
I do not know.
I do not know what is happening to the nation where I am while I'm here, inside the end wall. That is why I needed to know. I needed to know that the most important people in my life were safe.
This is my selfless
Because
devotion.
I am duty and honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation.
The bear is a liar. The bear always lies.
My apologies.
That is why I needed to escape.
If so...
So, you weighed our lives against the lives of everyone else in the nation.
But if those are the options, of course you'd pick everyone outside, right? There's just too many lives at stake out there. And we just stopped Kirumi from doing that because we selfishly wanted to live. Oh, what should we do? Did we just make a terrible mistake? If everyone outside dies because Kirumi is dead,
why?
Doesn't that mean we pretty much destroyed the country? Oh, what did we do?
Wait!
So say, what is Monokuma planning to do with the rest of humanity? You know how many people live in this country? Like 100 million, easy.
Always messing around.
No matter how powerful the mastermind is, there's no way they could really...
Bears do not lie.
Are you, I mean, I know you're a robot, but are you now even more robot? What is this? That's what I'm saying, the bear can't be trusted. No, never. Get the partner already so I can throw this prime sub at. Ooh, fancy. We will see. That's gonna take a hot minute.
Bears do not lie.
But I'm trying. I'm gonna post something on my YouTube. I have a YouTube for people who don't know. Haha, shameless plug.
Hey,
It's the same name, FreyFire. F-R-E-Y-F-I-R-E. Check it out.
I am the ruler of this world. Nothing is beyond my power.
Huh?
Nothing is beyond your power? What kind of arrogant, ridiculous...
100%.
That is 100% a lie. It is impossible that he could bring disaster to a country. Not to a country, to the entire world.
What's so funny?
You guys act like you can't believe it. But you're all terrified anyway. If you can't believe it, then you're terrified for no reason. Why do humans lie? Why, a human's the only animal that tells lies.
Shut up!
Hey, cut it out! This is serious. How long are you gonna keep talking about Kirumi?
Dang it!
Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect him.
Oh, I see.
That's right. We don't know your motive to kill, but why did you
kill Ryoma specifically? Because he killed a whole bunch of mafia? Because he killed a whole bunch of people out in public? Because he was a prisoner? Because... Or that.
Because he was easy to kill.
Huh?
Easy to kill?
Weird.
Ryoma not that weak. Even when he used his Tsukichi method, even Gonzano could catch.
I do not agree.
His physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have a reason to live.
Do you agree?
Without that, he became the weakest among us.
Oh, you're talking about mental weakness. Got it. Thank you. Thank you for my voices are being wild. I think they're crazy. I like them. I'm crazy myself. I'm insane. Join me for the ride. Hit that follow. Hit that subscribe. I'm sorry.
Huh?
What? That's wrong.
I took advantage of his weakness and killed him.
What do you mean?
That is...
I told him I had urgent matters to discuss and to meet me in the research lab on the 3rd floor. There, I revealed my motive video, and afterward, I told
That is
him,
correct.
I am responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation, so I must escape this place. He then responded.
Got it.
So, you got a reason to survive. That's the complete opposite of me. Heh, that's good. If you've got something to live for, it means your life has value.
After he said that, he told me he would clean up the tennis balls lying around.
And then, he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew.
Aw, Ryoma.
He forfeited his life right then and there. That is correct.
Ryoma out here embracing death before it was... Exactly, that makes a lot of sense now. And August, thank you very much. That actually, that means a lot. Thank you. My voices are tough to you. Thank you. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much.
That is when I decided that I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people.
Then
Ryoma knew he was going to be killed.
But...
Wait a minute! It's Maki's fault that Ryoma decided he didn't want to live anymore.
What?
Because?
Ryoma only gave up life after you showed him his motive video. Well, since you didn't watch his motive video, I guess you had no way of knowing.
What are you talking about?
What's your point?
Wait
a minute, you're talking as if Ryoma saw that motive video. Didn't you just say that he only checked the name and didn't watch the video?
Huh? Did I say that?
Huh? What are you getting at?
Well, you know.
I probably shouldn't say anything, but someone has to step up and speak for poor Ryoma.
I told you.
Again, what's your point? That he gave up on life because I showed him his motive video?
I'll get to that in a sec, but why do you think Ryoma wanted to see his motive video? So that he would have a reason to live, so that he would have something to go on living for. I'm psychic. Because he was looking for a reason to live, isn't that right, Maki?
Why?
Do you know that?
What?
Yeah, I was caught off guard by the one male voice he did just then for that one character, as vague as that may be. Are you talking about, that little dude, the guy with the tennis ball? Yeah, his voice is literally that low. All these people have voice actors. His voice is literally that low. That is actually his voice.
Swap motive videos? Didn't we agree not to show them to each other?
Yeah.
I remember, because once you watch them, you've got a motive to kill.
But
if it shows someone important to me, I'd really like to see that.
Hey.
Any idea who'll be in the video?
no.
I don't. That's why I want to see it. Once I know I've got someone important to me, I'll have a reason to live.
Jeez.
If I've got a reason to live, then I've got a reason to escape here with you guys.
In other words,
that video might just give me a motive to live.
Please.
So please.
That's true.
You're right. He was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know.
Which means you shouldn't have shown him his motive video in the first place.
Hey!
Well, what do you mean? What did his video show?
Nothing. His motive was empty.
Huh?
Empty?
Okie dokie.
Oh, we're up next. Let's give it a watch, shall we?
Oh no, Ryoma.
All right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's
Oh,
the
Kaido,
most
gotcha.
important person in your life? And now, without further ado,
Oh no.
this message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you. I'm so sorry. Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry.
Oh. Oh. No one was important to him?
Always messing around.
That's what he was shown? If he was shown something like that.
He had none to care for, and none who cared for him. He found no motive to live. Because of that, he chose to let Kirumi claim his life.
I see.
So, that's why. He must have watched the video before I summoned him to meet with me.
It can't be.
He just gave up then.
Damn.
To hell with that! That damn moron!
But...
It's bad to have no reason to live. But it is also bad to have too many reasons to live.
Because...
It's the parallels. It's literally the parallel. She has too many reasons to live. That's why she's willing to sacrifice everyone here, because she is the prime minister, quote unquote, she's the de facto prime minister, and he has no... My god, the parallels.
That's why you did such a terrible thing, right, Kirumi? For too many reasons.
Yes.
You are free to judge me for killing Ryoma.
Oh, no worries. No worries. No need to apologize.
I would bear the burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people.
For everyone.
Because that is what it means to serve, with selfless devotion. That's why I needed to survive. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children, elderly, aliens, potatoes, the reptile lizard people who are hiding in the real government. I'm not one of them. I'm the de facto prime minister. The real prime minister? Definitely one of those lizard people.
My apologies.
I wanted to live. Kirumi.
Onakuma, going to have questioned.
You need something?
No? What is it?
Hey!
And going to be blackened instead of Kirumi.
Huh?
What?
Going to not smart boy, but even going to understand what everyone's saying. Kirumi should live, not Gonta. The world needs her.
I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to die, but Kurumi's life is way more valuable than mine. Kurumi's got the lives of hundreds of millions of people on her shoulders, right?
Unfortunately.
Logically, Kurumi's survival would result in fewer casualties than our collective survival would.
Jeez.
Maybe it would have been better if we've gotten the culprit wrong.
Huh?
I was actually pretty sad. Dude, welcome to Danganronpa. Congratulations. Unfortunately, this is like the 4th game, so, but at the same time, there are many games, there's so much content, and dear God, it's all like this. It's all sad, it's all horrible, but at the same time, it's so good at the same time. What do you mean?
Oh, man.
I can explain more later.
If Kirumi survives, then the nation's future will be secure. Then what was the point of me doing all this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? Was I wrong? I shouldn't have.
Shuichi!
What kind of face is that, Shuichi? If you're my sidekick, then suck it up!
Huh?
What?
Hey!
That goes for all of you. To hell with your all this value of life shit.
Alright!
Life's not just some thing. You can't trade it or put a price on it.
Kaido.
Listen up.
And your life doesn't just belong to you. It's for your parents, your grandparents, your friends, even your neighbors.
I mean...
It's not something you can just decide to throw away all on your own.
The
worry about it.
So, you didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You can even go to the stars.
Of course.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I want to live. I haven't even traveled to space yet. There's no way in hell I'm gonna die here.
The idiot's talking again.
But he's right. I mean, you're right too. He's an idiot, but he's right.
So divine.
Yep, he's an utter damned idiot.
I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration.
Shut up!
Hey, shut up! I told you to stop calling me an idiot.
Maybe his stupid speech is just what we needed to hear. Kirumi certainly looks shaken by it.
Huh? Shaken. Not stirred. Wonderful.
Because?
Do you really think someone as desperate to live as Kirumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up, even now. She was hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place. You have a creepy face, Mr. Kokichi.
Huh?
What?
But
Monokuma would never allow a Blacken to escape punishment, so maybe she wanted everyone to rebel, so she could use that as a cover to escape on her own. Is this Pennywise? I have no idea. Oh, you're talking about the face. Yes, it is. How about it, Kirumi? Am I close?
You are the most detestable cretin I have ever met. You knew exactly what I would attempt, yet allowed me to explain anyway.
Wait, what he said was just true?
You mean?
You try to trick Gonta. Try to trick everyone.
Really?
Seriously, you backstabbing... You asshole.
Cut it out.
Enough! She was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody can blame her for that.
That is correct.
That's right. I must survive, because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulders. I would not have killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred.
Dude, that's just breaching the surface of this and censoring or anything like that.
This request will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every citizen of this nation.
You must live.
So no matter what, I cannot die. That's why I killed Ryoma. Even now, I refuse to give up.
Huh?
Kirumi?
I see.
You still refuse to give up. So, what do you intend to do?
You must live.
I intend to live. I must survive, no matter what it takes. If I must debase myself, so be it. I would drink filth and eat carrion to survive.
I will survive!
I will do anything to survive!
She screamed, and she started running. Unfortunately, that's not how this works. I believe in you, though. Good luck trying. I hope you can do it. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was a completely undignified exit.
I have to escape. I won't die here.
There's no way I'm letting you out of here.
It was ugly and raw and feral. She just ran as fast as she could. I heard my voice call out. Run!
Damn it!
Run! Run, Kirumi!
Please run!
Hurry!
Damn.
Hurry, run!
Hey,
Like I said, I'm not letting you leave.
please!
Run!
You will live. I refuse to die in a hellhole like this.
Now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
You are about to see one of the main stakes of this entire franchise. I haven't seen this yet,
For
but
my nation. For my people.
this is one of the reasons why this franchise, not even game, franchise is so popular.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I will not die!
I am fascinated. I will be watching with bated breath. Kirumi has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Strand of Agony. Ooh. Oh. That's such a good execution. That's so sad. Also, Monodab. You hero/murderer. On the side, cheering her on after she killed one of their own is great. Oh, man. Oh, she tried to escape so hard. She was so close. Well, she wasn't close, that's the thing. Oh, no.
Really?
Why, Monodam? Why'd you kill Monosuke? Not you, though. What's that, a ramen?
It's okay.
It is a singular ramen. If you need to vomit, let it out. You will feel much better afterward. Monosuke, he was no different from Mono Kid. He was getting in the way of us getting along.
It's fine.
We don't need him.
Yeah?
Don't need him.
Let's get along.
We few remaining Mono Cubs must get along.
We are all friends.
No matter what, we must always get along. Not even father can stop us from getting along. I like Monodam because he has used his father instead of daddy.
I will not forgive that.
Not if he knows what is good for him. Monodam is the true Monokuma. This is what I've been waiting for. This academy belongs to us. The age of the Mono Cubs begins now. How dare you take that rebellious tone with me, young man? And yet, this angsty attitude of yours is just so cute. It's so cute to think how your little crew is shrunk by one member. Yep, shrunk. You're not getting any larger, you know.
They're so freaking cute!
That's not what I said, but I'll take it. All this cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to slice. Okay.
How horrible!
Words. How are you calling an ugly bitch?
Stop it!
It doesn't matter. Now's not the time for that.
Kirumi!
I don't like that.
I can't take this anymore. Even Kirumi was killed so brutally. I don't want to do this anymore! Am I gonna end up like that, too?
I'll protect you!
I won't let that happen, Himiko. I'll protect you no matter what. I'll protect you no matter what. But I don't want to do this anymore either. Please, let's just stop this killing game. I don't care if we stay trapped here forever.
Come on, come on!
Oh? Isn't that what Atua said?
'Cause Atua says so.
All desire, even your desire to escape this place, can corrupt you beyond redemption.
It's Monokuma who's corrupt. He's the one who distributed the motive videos.
I see, yes.
Those videos were more dangerous than we thought.
to have driven Kirumi that far.
That's true.
What worries me is, as long as we're trapped here, we don't know what's true or false.
Okay.
That must be why Kirumi did not want to show the videos. She thought that if everyone felt the same murderous rage that she did, this killing game would be pure chaos. She wanted to stop it.
Exactly, yes, the Monodam uprising is 100% justified. No, nobody's really upset about just one less evil robot bear. Yeah, the sprite is the bloated Monokuma sprite. Very, very odd sprite. If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other.
Of course.
That was our consensus from the beginning, not including you, of course.
However,
I had just assumed Kokichi would try to show us our videos to get under our skin. But that did not come to pass. What, I wonder, were his intentions?
Huh? I'd never do anything like that. I'm still thinking about what Kirumi said. What Kirumi said?
Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video.
That's
what she said earlier, correct?
Huh?
Huh? What about it?
She said she remembered, and it didn't sound like a lie either.
I see.
Maybe that video had the properties of a flash blacklight, if it made her remember.
What?
Exactly. Oh no, the bear's gone. So, anyways.
Huh? The properties of a flash blacklight?
okay.
Still, how could Kirumi remember something she never should have forgotten? Serving the entire nation seems too important for her to just forget.
It's because your minds were erased. Yeah, that's true.
Does that mean we have motives to kill that we'll remember by watching our videos?
And if that's the case, maybe it's for the best that we don't watch the videos. As long as we don't see the videos, we won't know our motives.
Okay.
Yeah, now I'm convinced. It's probably for the best. Those motive videos would mess us up. It's better if we just believe in each other.
Yeah.
That's right. It's the best that we try not to remember our videos for everyone's sake.
Hearing you speak of everyone's sake is the least believable thought I have heard yet.
That's so mean.
How rude. I'm always doing stuff for everyone's sake.
It's a lie.
I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, so I'll just keep lying. But maybe seeing Kurumi's final moments has made me change my views.
Because
She tried to escape until the very end. Running away to live might not be a bad idea.
You're right.
Maybe facing the truth isn't enough.
That's right.
Yeah, true. It's okay to run sometimes. You just gotta win in the end.
Kokichi is insane and crazy and a liar, but dear God, is he spunky.
That's all you gotta do.
And with that, the second class trial ended for us. A Pyrrhic victory. We had still lost a friend. What is the end Kaido spoke of, and how do we reach it? I don't know. I still don't know.
Look at that sexy bear.
When we returned from the courtroom, the area was already blanketed in darkness.
For now.
We should rest. To me, that seems the most rational course of action.
You're right.
Yeah, my brain's out of juice from going full throttle all day.
Why, you?
I can't even have a brain to use.
I won't forgive you.
Anyway, this killing game is over. I won't allow it to go on.
It'll be okay.
It'll be fine. As long as we listen to Atwa, we will all be fine.
What's wrong?
What's wrong, Gonta? Why were you staring up at the sky?
It's just, even when all this bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty. But stars here different, not the same ones Gonta used to.
I said it might be a painting.
Different? Do you mean the position of the stars?
Yeah, Gonta looking, but no confined star he remembers.
Why?
But why? Were we taken somewhere far away?
Far away.
Hey, so
Hey, let's all head back already. I'm wiped out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, hold on. I have something to tell you guys.
Huh?
What now? Like I said, I'm wiped out, dude. Now, it won't take that long, so just listen what I have to say. You wanna know how I got these scars? Yeah, you would.
What is it?
Well then, what is it that you have to say?
Everyone seems to be treating me like some kind of compulsive liar. I'm definitely not that.
You get it?
But that's ridiculous. There's a way worse liar than me in our group.
Huh? A liar worse than you? Let me guess, he's gonna say Shuichi.
Or not. I'm talking about Maki.
Huh?
What?
What?
What do you mean? Maki's a liar? Maki admitted it during the class trial, remember? Ryoma wanted her to show him his motive video because he was looking for a reason to live. But that wasn't the whole story. Ryoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki?
Huh?
Blackmail?
Ryoma just so happened to discover Maki's true identity. So he used that to blackmail her. I bet he said something like, "If you don't show me my motive video, I'll tell everyone what you really are."
Is she not the ultimate caregiver? That would make sense. But is she? Mysterious mysteries are mysterious. I want to know.
That's why Maki didn't want us to know she met with Ryoma.
Which means...
She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the last minute.
Hold on!
What? Why you? What shit are you making up now? Maki's true identity? What? I've known Maki's true identity the whole time.
Liar spots liar.
Ultimate babysitter murderer. She's not happy anymore.
Ultimate florist? She has a flower. For a moment there, I thought Maki had disappeared. She moved so fast. Ultimate sonic clone replicant. Ultimate speedster? Ultimate throat crusher?
You know, this is an interesting turn of events. But would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now. But that's not your style. You would rather kill from the shadows.
Ultimate assassin? I don't think we've had an ultimate assassin. Yet. Ultimate assassin?
Right, Miss Ultimate Assassin?
I am psychic.
Ooh, interesting. A thin line divides heaven and hell. Chapter 2 has concluded. Surviving members are down to 12. To be continued. I got her gloves. Lovely. Do I want to save? Yes, I do. Yes, please. Please and thank you. I want to save here. Yes, please. And
What you're seeing now is live footage of the sky from our camera at the scene.
This looks very interesting. It looks so interesting that I'm going to save it for later. Wonderful! Why did I get gloves? Because it's a video game and because it's the end of a chapter, so I got a trophy from the person who died. That's why. That's the only reason. But this was a very good session. I did not think... We got to the intermission of the class trial, but it still took us 3 hours to do this. Granted, I messed up. It should have taken us like 2.5 hours maybe, but still, 2.5 hours! Dear God! Anyways, thank you so very much. Thank you very much for sticking around. Thank you, August, for being here, as always. And Koala, welcome back. Thank you again for hopping on in. I had fun. It's always great to talk with people in chat. It's always a lovely time. As I mentioned before, I'm gonna plug stuff because I can. I have a YouTube. It's called FreyFire. Same as this. I've only recently become active on this, but I've had this for 5 years. The other one, the YouTube, I've actually done stuff on. Some things. And I probably will be uploading these as archives to Twitch at some point. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Because it only stays on Twitch for 15 days, so if somebody sees this in the future, then they know that this is archived. If not, then this is just for you guys. Congratulations. Anyways, I think we'll call it a night here, and then we will continue with this. Maybe tomorrow? I'm going to do something tomorrow. I don't know if it's going to be this tomorrow. It's probably going to be this tomorrow. I like this. This is fun. But anyways, thank you guys so much once again. Thank you very much. Whenever I can, bro, I love supporting. And I love you guys for sticking it out and watching with me. And until next time, thank you very much. And I will see all of you in another one. See you tomorrow. Maybe. Bye.